All right, y'all. The news that we have not wanted to hear for so damn long, it's here. 7 minutes ago, new plea hearing set in Stephan Sterns' case ahead of sexual battery trials start. The article is titled New Plea Hearing Set in Stephan Sterns' Case Ahead of Sexual Battery Trials Start. Sterns accused of R wording killing Madeline Soto.
And we're going to get right to it. We're tracking breaking news tonight. A last minute hearing has been called in the case against Stephan Sterns. He is the man accused of killing 13-year-old Madeline Soto. News 6 investigator Mike DeForest is in the newsroom now. Mike, this is breaking right now. What have you been able to find out?
Ginger, literally in the last few minutes, Stephan Sterns' public defender has filed papers with the court saying they are going to be in an Osceola County courtroom on Monday afternoon and that he is going to be entering a plea. Now, Stephan Sterns has previously pleaded not guilty to raping and murdering 13-year-old Madeline Soto.
We will be watching that.
So what this suggests is that a plea deal or some other kind of agreement may have been worked out, that Stephan Sterns is now changing his plea. Now, it's important to note that Stephan Sterns was originally going to be put on trial twice. Once for murder, that was going to happen in September. And then next week, he was scheduled to go on trial for sexual battery and possessing explicit photos of that underage girl. Well, now on the eve of that trial, this was supposed to start on Tuesday with jury selection. On Monday afternoon, Stephan Sterns' attorney says, we're going to be in court, Judge. And they're telling the prosecutors this. And according to these paperwork, it's going to be a plea. So it is looking like Stephan Sterns may be changing his plea in this case that all of Central Florida has been captivated by, horrified by, since 13-year-old Madeline Soto first vanished when her mother's former boyfriend claimed that he dropped her off at Hunters Creek Middle School a little more than a year ago. There was a search for her that the community was all out looking for this missing teen. Sadly, investigators later found her body in a wooded area of St. Cloud. Investigators, through tons of detective work, found significant evidence that they say proved that Stephan Sterns was the one who murdered her after raping her for years. Now, Sterns is going to be in court on Monday, apparently with a plea change, and News 6 will be there streaming that court hearing live. For now, we are live in the newsroom. Mike DeForest, News 6. Back to you, Ginger.
Mike, thank you. We know you will be there as well.
So the article reads, Orlando, Florida, the man accused of R-wording and homiciding 13-year-old Madeline Soto has notified a judge that he will appear in Osceola County courtroom Monday afternoon to enter a new plea, court records filed late Friday show. Stephan Sterns, 39, previously pleaded not guilty to charges that he homicided his former girlfriend's daughter in February of 2024 following years of sexually battering a minor and possessing explicit images of those encounters. Until the announcement of a new plea being entered, Sterns had been facing two separate trials. Jury selection remains scheduled to begin Tuesday in the sexual battery case. If Sterns is convicted of those offenses, he could be sentenced to life in prison. Prosecutors announced that they would be seeking the death penalty during Sterns' homicide trial, which is scheduled to begin in September. Sterns filed notices in both criminal cases late Friday requesting a plea hearing at 1:30 p.m. Monday, which is less than 24 hours before prospective jurors are to begin reporting to the Osceola County Courthouse. Representatives from the Office of State Attorney Monique Worrell and Sterns' public defender did not immediately respond to questions from News 6 about Monday's plea hearing. Soto was reported missing on February 26, 2024, after she failed to show up for class at Hunters Creek Middle School. Sterns told police he drove Soto to school that morning. While searching for Soto, investigators said they uncovered images on Sterns' phone and Google Drive that showed him R-wording the teen. Authorities found Soto's body 4 days later in a wooded area near St. Cloud. The teen had been strangled to death, the medical examiner determined. In his first trial, Sterns faces 60 criminal charges, including sexual battery on a child under the age of 12, lewd or lascivious molestation, and unlawful possession of materials depicting sexual performance by a child. News 6 will also stream the hearing live on Monday. And so will we. Let me pull up the court records for you really quick. So here you can see, as of today, there was a notice of hearing and there has been an add-on set for Monday at 1:30 p.m. in courtroom 4F before Judge Keith Karsten. We're going to go to this first one right here. That is the homicide trial. And right here, notice of hearing, add-on set for Monday at 1:30 p.m. in courtroom 4F before Judge Keith Karsten. We do have a document. Let's see what it says. In the Circuit Court of Florida, the Ninth Judicial Circuit, and in and for Osceola County, Florida, the state of Florida as a plaintiff versus Stephan Sterns, the defendant, to the assistant state attorney. You are notified that the undersigned will appear before the Honorable Keith A. Karsten, Judge of the above-styled court on July 21st, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. in courtroom 4F at 2 Courthouse Square, Kissimmee, Florida, 34741, and right here in black and white, plea. Please be governed accordingly. Oh my God. I am speechless. I don't understand why he's being given a plea. Did we not have enough evidence against him? What is it that he can offer in return? The plea is going to be more than likely, allegedly, in my opinion, that he's going to plead guilty to the CSAM. He's going to possibly plead guilty to the homicide to take the death penalty off the table. But why? To save the jurors from seeing the photos, maybe? We will be discussing some more of the unreleased emails tomorrow, and we will go over our thoughts, opinions, and speculations on this new plea deal that is evidently going to be presented to Judge Keith Karsten. We will also stream the hearing live on Monday. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out to help the algorithm, and tell me in the comment section below what do you think about this? Is this going to give justice to Maddie? Thanks for watching.